Well, a very, very warm welcome to you on what is, of course, a truly special day in this part of the world. It is Derby Day, a rivalry so deeply entrenched into the history of sport in this land. It divides opinions, it divides families, it divides just about anything that can be divided. The game itself lasts just 90 minutes, but its repercussions can be felt for months and years ahead. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, when it comes to history and rivalry, this is a derby with all the right ingredients. Predicting a winner, though, is another matter, and I'm afraid I'm on the fence for this.
Tagliafico. Van der Beek. AZ have now gone 5 games without defeat here. Plays it long. Hits one! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
AZ, the most prolific team in the league this season. No foul, says the referee. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. Plays it out to the wing. Lovely bit of skill. It's a throw in. Played into the middle. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
And the finish! Oh, that's a waste.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And it's played forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. This could fall anywhere. Tagliafico drives it forward. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Classy. Finds himself eased off the ball. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Corner. save. He got a decent fist on that. Battles to win it back. Chance to break. Well positioned to make that interception. Promes. Hoists it forward. Deftly done. He's got options out wide. And it's a corner. Towering header. Oh, not the best of headers.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Classy. And help's available out wide. And a header! On football kindly. And it's a goal! And AZ take the lead. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
AZ draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And it's got through. Promes gets his foot in there. And it's classy. Tagliafico gets it back. Well weighted. And now they can launch a counter. Gets away from his opponents. Promes with a really impressive run, which nearly went the whole way.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
AZ really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. That's good defending, very good defending. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Good ball. Now, chance! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
We're off again.
Ajax need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by Just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Keeper's got good distance on that. Out to the left it goes. Hoists it forward. And here's the chance to counter. And he's going long. Flar. Ajax, still this single goal behind. Cuts it out. He's got options out wide. Massive leap! But oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And it's played forward. Classy. Forward it goes. AZ are making a change now.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. And that's another throw. Has a hit!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Here comes the corner. Great leap! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. So far, Jim?
Well, at the moment, their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerting enough pressure. Simple as that.
And it's played forward. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Puts it back. And he's shown him going for goal! And that wasn't far away.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Well, there's going to be another change here. And that has put paid to that. Flar. Played out to the right. Tagliafico gets into the right position to intercept. Flar goes looking.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
There's a long ball. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
He's got away.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ajax have reached the now or never stage. And help's available out wide. Now the counter.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be.
Looking for goal! It's bounced out! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Tries to get it clear. Ajax cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. And that's it. It has ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
And we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this one didn't really deserve to have a loser.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are in the conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. We are, of course, at the Johan Cruyff Arena, recently renamed in honour of the man most considered the father of total football, the greatest player ever to have worn the red and white of Ajax. And already we're underway here. And Huntelaar! Goal! Ajax! The ideal start!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Ajax go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Gets into a dangerous position.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Forward pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Promise looking to get on the end of this. Repelled by the keeper. Ajax haven't lost any of their last 5 home games. Ball forward. What does he try from here? And he's cut it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Promise. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward. Now it's Tadic. Tadic.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Van der Beek gets it back. It's the through ball. He's got away. Promise! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Ajax know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning. Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
Makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Van der Beek. Ajax are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And it's Ziyech. He's had that put on a plate. Played out to the right. And he's there to hoof it away. And that's been won straight back. Ajax are into this on the back of a narrow defeat. Ajax scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gets it upfield. Lint finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Promise. Tagliafico. Van der Beek. Well, that's where he wants it. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Tadic. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Huntelaar.
Promes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Tagliafico. Van der Beek tries to get it forward quickly. Looking to hit the front line. There's the end of the first half. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. This is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Ajax, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're already into the second period.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's played forward. Groningen coming into this game on the back of a really good result, and their boss must take an awful lot of credit for that.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Tagliafico. Promes. Zayak. Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Ajax presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. This certainly looks happy. Huntelaar has a go! Goalkeeper's ball. And it's played forward. Van der Beek. Zayak. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Chance to break. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going.
Groningen are definitely
Goes for goal! To get it forward quickly. Tagliafico. Now it's Huntelaar. chance to break. Tagliafico battles to win it back. Good idea, just poorly executed. Hoists it forward. Tagliafico, and it's played forward, and he's going long. Right towards the front men. And it's Tadic. He's pinged one through here. Oh, really good feet from him. Shoots! Oh, that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Cleared away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, good interception. Van der Beek. Promes. Zayak. Huntelaar.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Very well to intervene. Into stoppage time, they must make something of this.
Groningen need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Groningen cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left.
Groningen have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He's through. It's Tadic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, he's worked so...
And a header! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And he's straight offside. There's a long ball. Going for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests. You know, after the goal, the team just settled down and looked surprisingly comfortable and didn't really need to work too hard.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, there is a real sense of expectation here. It verges, in fact, on quiet confidence. There should be little doubt that they are favourites to make it through. After all, a point is all that is needed. But it is a job that still needs to be done. Excitement, expectation, but not quite certainty. Well, it was 1892 when Celtic played here for the first time. It looks a little different now, but the scenes are epic as they have been through the generations. First mission just about accomplished. Time now to look ahead.
Yeah, on a night when a point will suffice, they have to take to the field, Peter, with a mindset to win. Everything else will then take care of itself until the draw is made for the round of 16. They cannot allow a muddled mindset.
We're underway. Rogic loses his balance and loses the ball. Ajax get it back again. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's had a shot! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Griffiths! That is gorgeous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Oh, that is a bit special. big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Oh, look, this is just...
It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Get a throw in. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Gets it back. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Chance! It's in!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're taken back again.
Breaks on here. Van der Beek. Tadic. I have to say, that was an exemplary. Celtic have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Griffiths. Out to the left it goes. Oh, good interception. Ajax have... That's surely a foul, free kick. Promise. And the finish! For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Van der Beek goes looking. Promise. Tadic. Oh, it's Tadic. And it's played forward. Griffiths. Rogic. Through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That'll be a throw-in. Tries to dink it in. Rogic! And the keeper barely had to move.
Well, from a good position, the keeper really ought to have had to work harder.
Van der Beek. Ziyech. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Ajax! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Rogic has a goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Griffiths goes short. And the ball's come out. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Griffiths goes for goal. Rogic dashing forward at pace. Good run down the left. What can they make of it?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Promes tries a shot! Forward it goes. Griffiths. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Defence has got rid of that. Played out to the right. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Ajax head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Already up and running for the second half. To get it forward quickly, tries to stroke it through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Nice touch. And it's Tadic. Ziyech. He's got through. Real chance! Hoists it forward.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Tries to locate someone up front. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Celtic seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
The sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Now it's Tadic. Fitch, and he's going long. Could be a chance here.
Celtic are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Promise, who has made his impact already. And it's got through. Blint very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Surely a shot. That's been won straight back. Griffiths. Promise. Red Sire.